The title of my project is Does Color Have an Effect on Reaction Time? The purpose of my project is to observe the reaction time of 20 human participants to 10 colors. The data discovered from this project is useful when driving, as you have to have a quick reaction time while operating a moving vehicle in order to keep your life or someone else's life out of danger. This project is important to me because I am 14 and I will be driving soon. In October, the hypothesis was stated that red, yellow, and green would decrease reaction time the most because they appear the most when driving. Prior to my experiment, I learned that red is a globally known alert sign and that people are subconsciously attracted to the opposite gender when they wear the color red. I learned that there are two types of reaction time: visual reaction time and audio reaction time. In my project, I observed audio reaction time because the participants were focusing on their reaction time to the beep sound. After my experiment, I learned that gender also plays a role in which color increases and decreases reaction time, and that twins have the same fastest reaction time, but it is not the same color that this time occurs. The independent variable was the color of each sheet of paper. The dependent variable was the time it took each participant to react to a beep sound. The controls were that the beep sound stayed the same, there was a cooldown between each color and trial, the participants' hands were paper width apart, the colors were presented in the same order each time, and each participant was between the ages of 158 to 234 months, or 12 and a half to 19 years old. The main materials were a shot timer, 10 different colored sheets of paper, and 20 human participants with signed consent forms. To complete this experiment, I first gave the same instructions to each participant. They began with their hands at the same width of the paper. Upon hearing a beep sound after 15 seconds of looking at the first color, red, they would hear a beep sound. The participant would clap their hands as soon as possible. This process is repeated twice with each of the 10 colors, and each participant did this. The best performing colors for the males were green and black, both with 43 hundredths of a second averaged of both trials, while white decreased the 10 female participants' time the most to 46 hundredths of a second per the average of both trials. The hypothesis was not supported, as green was the only color of the original three hypothesized that performed well, and it only affected the males by doing so. I learned that gender and color both have an effect on reaction time. If I were to do this experiment again, I would ask each participant what their favorite color was to see if that had any effect. A possible error in this project would be that the machine sometimes did not hear the clap, so that trial must be repeated. I would like to thank my teachers for not only their help this year, but my past 3 years at Bishop Leger. I would also like to thank my human participants for making my experiment possible. Thank you so much for your time in judging Science Fair.